Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah, we're back, baby. We're back. We're back at twerking. What's up, boys?
What's going on?
I fucked my chair. I fucked everything up.
Yeah, you're going to knock the sound out, knock the video out.
I did click the right button, so that's good. That's good. Scotty, can we get you to twerk a little bit, Scotty? I mean, is it possible to maybe a daddy soda or two, then we get a little twerk out of you?
Give me a couple episodes. I'm not wearing pants today, so I don't.
Please, thank you for telling us.
They're gonna have to go widescreen.
That would be. Can you turn your camera sideways? That'd have been even funnier if you just stood up. Oh shit!
All right,
well, welcome.
Give me an episode where I'm wearing pants and I will twerk. Yes.
No, I know it's a surprise. At any time, we could ask you to twerk. We get to 900.
He's got a Rikishi bottom on.
Back that ass up.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
People would pay money for that, Scott. People do pay money for that.
No, they would pay money not to see it. That's
so. All right, Scotty. Boxers or briefs? The girls want to know. Boxers or briefs, Scotty?
You want to know? You pay money for that. That's valuable information. That's the $100 question. Girls want to know.
Only fans' eye of Scotty.
Oh my. So $200 question, Scotty.
Okay.
Were they white when they started? I was going to say that, but you beat me to it.
They are of a different color, not to show any extra. Let's just say.
Okay.
Backside brown, front side yellow.
Yeah, that's how you know you put them on the right way. Yellow in the front, brown in the back.
Yeah.
Unless you wipe back to front, then it's fucking gets confusing. Right, it gets confusing. By the way, welcome to Hardway Wrestling. This is a wrestling show. I know we were talking about Scotty's entrails, but it is Hardway Wrestling. Please go like, subscribe, and ring the bell if you want to see Scotty's underwear. If we get to 900, Scotty, will you twerk in your underwear?
I will twerk if we hit 900. Yes.
Fuck yeah! Let's go. Let's go. I'm buying bots right now.
And now we're gonna lose a ton of subscribers because nobody wants to see that.
Oh, you know what? Then they're gonna miss out. they are definitely gonna
It's like a total eclipse. It only happens once in a rare time.
Well, we are back for the second time today. Actually, Scotty did not come with us on the first show, but Austin, Ricky, and I, we did an NXT show, which we don't talk a lot about NXT, but a lot happened this week. Scotty, let me get your limit. And if you guys want to go back and check out that show, it's posted right now. It's actually the first video you see when you come to our YouTube page. Actually, if you're on our Facebook page, it's on there too. So, Scotty, what were your thoughts? I'm sure you know it's been a couple of days now, so I'm sure you've seen all the clips. What were your thoughts on Jordan Grace showing up?
I was very, very shocked. I knew in the back of my mind that there's something still going on with TNA, but we don't hear anything. There's no rumors as to who's going to show up next, what they're going to do, when they're going to do it. I mean, we knew Jordan Grace had shown up at the Rumble. So it was like, okay, I just like everyone, I expected them to pull somebody's name out of the hat from the NXT roster for Perez to face. And when Jordan Grace comes out, my eye, I saw the clip of him and I was like, wow, this is interesting. I mean, you guys were talking earlier about, do they put the belt on her and have her have both belts? And honestly, I don't think that's a half bad idea. I mean, I think it gets some more eyes on TNA, because then now you got the TNA Women's Champion now holding the WWE Women's NXT Women's belt. And I think it makes a lot of sense. It gives them, something to kind of draw people over to their channel now. And I was talking with a buddy of mine at work today, who's also a big wrestling fan, and we were talking about just in general, the benefit of this TNA WWE thing, and I just again fantasizing because I know it's not going to happen, at least not for a while. But like you've got guys like AJ Styles and people like that are original TNA. What if we could get Samoa Joe back from AEW and kind of have Samoa Joe, AJ Styles, some of the original TNA guys, kind of go back to TNA as, to kind of help boost their brand because they're WWE guys or former WWE guys in the case of Samoa Joe, but have them kind of the TNA originals, something where and again I'm not saying an invasion angle, but just something where it's like it's like, hey, there were these guys, and it just I don't know, it's something that was just brewing in my head. We were talking
Didn't
about
they do that? Didn't they do that already somewhere like NXT or something? Like it was the originals. What was that?
I think you're thinking
it was AEW with Soraya and Saray and
that's
Ruby and Tony
I
Storm, the
forgot.
Outcasts.
Yeah, the Outcast. Thank you.
Everybody forgot about that.
Quickly.
Tony Khan forgot about that. But then the other thing, very quickly, and we'll jump on to something else, but then Ethan Page showing up and
skinny Ethan Page, not fat Ethan Page like we like.
Yeah, not fat Ethan Page like we're looking for, but
that's right.
But no, like he comes out like a star. Like in AEW, he was used like a flunky, and he comes out looking like a star. Just levels trick and holding up that NXT.
Not just levels trick, levels Lash Legend.
Yeah.
Lays her out too.
Yeah. But like levels of both of them, and like he comes out looking like a star, and it's like, I don't know how you guys feel about him. I mean, the way he's been used as a mid-carder, but I think this might be the start.
You talking about Ethan Page?
In AEW, he was used as a mid-carder.
Shit, if he was even used as a mid-carder, I'd fucking love that.
He was mid-card at the catering table.
They mid-carded him down to ROH.
Yeah.
Right? And he was really the only legit thing on ROH that was any good.
Yeah.
I mean, they fired the boys.
Dalton Castle.
Yeah, Dalton for sure. But Christian Taylor's in the house. I do not know who this Christian Taylor is for whatever reason. See, a buddy of yours, who is this Christian Taylor? Christian, please just give me the thumbs up if you is your hearts are broken or what? But give us a thumbs up. Make sure you like and subscribe, man.
Yeah.
Just like but check mark. If you're into YouTube right now, hit the check mark, man. Or not the check, hit the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up.
I still say we need middle fingers on there. We'll get more of those.
That's for sure. That's for sure. I mean,
Scotty
will twerk for middle fingers.
What else has crossed my mind? I would have loved if Jordan Grace would have been a surprise entrant in that vacated women's world title Rumble and have her come in, just destroy everybody.
Yeah, that would have been cool too.
Yeah.
I think they're smart by not doing that because putting Jordan Grace in NXT makes sense. If they put her up on the roster with the women, she immediately goes to the fucking top, right? Because she is that good. NXT kind of keeps her where they want her. They put her in there. Immediately, people are going to say, we need her against Bianca. We need her against Liv. We need her against Mommy. And she's that big of a star.
She's good.
And I'd love to see it. Down the road, I'd love to see it.
Is she ready for that? Because again, she's in TNA. That's the only downside to TNA right now. She's in TNA. She's the TNA Women's Champion, and good for her on that. But here's the thing about it: you bring her up into the main roster, like in NXT, she's the big fish in a small pond. She's over like God down there, and which is what she needs to be. Whereas if you bring her up to the main roster, she becomes the small fish in a bigger pond. Yes, she's still a bigger fish compared to some of the women that are on the main roster. But when you're talking about a Rhea or a Bianca or a Charlotte or a Becky or a Bayley, she's good, but she's not at that level. I mean,
she's a different style wrestler. She's a powerhouse. She's not the flips and
Well, yeah,
she's gonna power bomb the absolute fuck out of Jade Cargill.
yeah, and see, I could see. I don't know if I could see that yet because I mean Jade needs a little more work, but overall,
That's
I
an
could see that.
understatement.
I could see that being a match, and quite honestly, the one person I
She
might,
couldn't even do a proper kip up.
even though I'm still not necessarily a big fan of hers, I could see, because she's smaller than this person, I could see her, Jordan, going against Nia Jax, because you've got the big powerhouse versus the smaller powerhouse, but one that can still do a lot of that power game, and that could be an interesting dynamic between the two of them.
Yeah.
So, but I still feel like, again, taking nothing away from Jordan Grace, but I'm just saying, like, the names of Bianca and Charlotte and Becky, she's a smaller fish in that bigger pond, whereas she's the right size fish for the pond in NXT.
Every time you say Bianca first, Brian Hardy is listening, envisioning him pounding you to death with that cereal spoon.
Ain't that the truth?
I'm super excited for Ethan Page because I think he's been around such a long time, and he has been. I don't want to say he's gotten a shaft, but he's just not used.
He has gotten a shaft.
He's not used to his potential, right? He was in his best stuff was probably when he was with TNA, when he was he was a tag team champion at TNA with what's the guy with the headgear? Oh, come on.
Eric Young?
Nope. He wears headgear. He was their heavyweight champion for a little while after he went on a singles run. I don't know. Somebody in the chat help us out. And then he was doing that bullshit stuff with Men of the Year.
Yeah, it was Scorpio Sky
who's coming back.
And the fuck was his name? Dan Lambert.
That
retard.
So, but after Men of the Year, it's kind of just, and Men of the Year was like so anyway.
Yeah.
I'm excited because I don't just watch him in wrestling. I follow his blogs, his toy blogs, and that kind of stuff. So super excited for Ethan Page. We met him last year at actually the Maryland Toy Expo that we're getting ready to go to again. And we'll talk about it here in a bit. But again, I couldn't be any more excited for that guy because if there's anybody, and you shouldn't say they deserve it, like this guy deserves a championship. No one deserves shit, right? But if this guy is due, now's it, man. This is it. This is good for Ethan.
And like
I don't know how he would do on the main roster, but right here at NXT,
it's a good starting point, and they need somebody to challenge Trick because now that Dragunov and Carmelo have been called up to the main roster, Braun's gone, Corbin's gone.
Yeah,
who the hell's left in NXT to challenge Trick for the world title there?
Sean Spears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the thing is, they brought him in looking like a star. That's the thing. Like with AEW, like you guys said, he was used in less than a mid-carder in there. And he comes in here and he looks like, he comes in levels Trick,
whoop that Trick. Yeah. Oh, I think I will.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
And
I'm about to.
He looks like something. He looks like a star. And in, like Ricky said, it's a good starting point. Give him, I mean, I don't even know how old he is. He's probably in his mid-30s by now.
Yeah.
If he can get a few more years, because I know, wrestlers' shelf lives are.
I think he just turned 30 or 31. I think he's young.
And he's still got time. He's still got a good, 10-year career ahead of him.
I hope he brings Danhausen in.
Yeah, but give him a couple year run in NXT. Give him some shots on the main roster to kind
34.
Okay. So he's got about a 6-year career left if he, wants to kind of not kill himself after 40.
You brought up something good there, Ricky. Danhausen. These guys have been travel buddies for a while, right? They do.
Exactly.
They do a lot of toy shows and blogs together and toy hunts. The man's a free agent. He's over.
He is.
He don't even wrestle. He doesn't even wrestle. And number one, he doesn't wrestle. Number two, he's way over, right? Number three, this fucking guy is toyetic as shit. What's up, gang? Austin's in the house. Toyetic as fuck. Can you imagine the Mattels that were? I mean, Mattel's not a great. I don't know. I'm not ever been impressed with Mattel shit here lately for sure. But I mean, this guy might get more figures than Cody Rhodes. Like he's so, or AJ Styles. He's that toyetic. So bringing the
Yeah.
Danhausen in and maybe working with him with his wrestling, because he's not super, he's Danhausen.
Yeah.
He's Danhausen. So
It's a gimmick.
it is definitely a gimmick.
I want to see him come out from under the ring and curse Booker T's weed.
Yeah.
we need him to curse what's his name? Pillman's boy. King.
Texas King.
Texas King. Yeah, fucking guy's already cursed.
Yeah, I was about to say.
You ain't kidding.
He's got the Pillman curse already on him. He doesn't need a Danhausen curse.
And he don't need a gun either.
All right, well, let's get into it. A couple news that just hit a little bit ago. Oh, wrong one. Gable Stevenson just signs with the Buffalo Bills.
We're starting with the Toy Expo.
We'll get to that, man. We'll get to that. Let's get to this
last.
Yeah, we'll knock that out last. So, Gable Stevenson just signs as defensive tackle for the Buffalo Bills. The fuck?
Yeah, what? Like, this is brand new news to me. So I like.
Does he know it's not the same headgear as a?
See the towel guy, water boy.
No, defensive tackle. They signed him as a defensive tackle, so I'm sure he'll have to make the cut, obviously. But
I mean, is this another Brock Lesnar situation? I can't make it in wrestling, so I'm going to try in football. Like
Brock Lesnar is a fucking dog.
Like
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that. Well, Brock used to play football, right?
He was a Viking.
Well, he didn't. He never made the cut. He
played preseason 1 year, I think.
Cut him off of that. So
Josh Alexander. They were with the North. That's who that was.
Yeah.
Josh Alexander. Yeah, they were actually a pretty good tag team. Anyway, yeah. Let me look here. Let me pull this up. We have some people that made fun of him for becoming a Buffalo Bill. One particular, he's without a job right now. Hold on, where is it? I lost
Cameron Grimes.
Cameron Grimes. I lost a tweet. As we know, Gable Stevenson he did not face any criminal charges in the case of being suspected of criminal sexual conduct. There's some kind of Minnesota law that had a loophole that he kind of found his way through. So that's why people don't really care for the guy as much. Let me see here. If
you think it has anything to do with Buffalo Bills fans being crazy and they jump through tables and, well, Gable was a wrestler and maybe they think he's going to jump through some tables?
It's very possible that that is part of his gimmick. Maybe they're going to he's the mascot. Maybe he's going to be the Buffalo Bills mascot.
Now the team mascot.
They're going to make him the Buffalo Bills mascot, and they're going to make him carry Jim Kelly on his back around the stadium, I guess. Trevor Lee, which is formerly Cameron Grimes, says, whichever, says, Trevor Lee, throwing serious shade at the former Olympian. One requires at least amount. What position they want to know? What position he was going to play. Trevor Lee said, whichever one requires the least amount of work that has other people make him look good, I'm assuming. Oh, wait, wrong sport. So a lot of people didn't like, yeah, right. Shots fired. A lot of people did not like this guy because I think he came into NXT like super entitled. Gable Stevenson has been repackaged as the Buffalo
Bill.
That's funny.
He came into NXT. He did nothing. He had a double count out with Corbin, and that was it.
I think that was it. Yeah, that was absolutely it. Yeah, was he in a tournament? Was he in one of those breakout tournaments or something?
See, I don't even think he got that far because of all those allegations and stuff that came up.
Well, he got. I think he got hurt or he quit, and then he went to try out for something. He went to do something else, and he came back. Like this guy's fucking.
He was another Vince McMahon guy.
Yeah, and I remember him debuting. If I remember right, Stephanie's the one that introduced him one night. It was like on Raw or SmackDown or something like
Yeah,
that.
Austin said he got drafted to Raw.
Raw, yeah.
Yeah, Austin said he got drafted to Raw.
Like,
well, wait a minute. Does Raw own the rights to Gable Stevenson? Does that mean he cannot go to the Buffalo Bills?
No, this wasn't this year. It was like the year before or something like that.
Do they still own the rights?
Do they own the name? That would be hysterical. Then
are we getting Are we getting some kind of like something in return for Gable Stevenson? Maybe. Does Raw get a 3rd round draft pick next year and a new bag of hot dogs?
No, they get a bag of buffalo wings if he's in Buffalo. So,
well, congratulations to him to weaseling his way into another fucking job he's not going to be able to do.
All right, is he gonna? Now, here's the other thing. All right, preseason game. Whatever the Bills' first preseason game is, does he pull a what's the quarterback for the Jets?
Rodgers.
Does he pull a Rodgers, but in preseason, like goes out for his first play and gets injured on the first shot? Like,
so if he does, then he doesn't get paid because I don't think you get paid until you play the first game of the regular season. If he gets hurt the first game of the regular season, then he's paid the whole season. I believe. Yeah. I believe that's how NFL contracts work.
It sounds about right. I would assume. I've never.
I'm sure this is just we're going to bring you in. We're going to give you $250,000 or whatever. And then if you make the roster, we'll work out another contract. But this is all I'm sure it's.
I don't even think it was that much. I'd almost probably go 150,000.
Didn't they just cut what's his name that was with Denver forever and he went to Buffalo and then he got hurt. I'm terrible right now with football. I'm a mess.
What position?
Defense.
Von Miller.
Yes, Von Miller. Wasn't he a DT or is he a linebacker?
He was a linebacker.
Oh, okay.
And it's funny how these sports guys, especially coming into wrestling, what was the guy's name that almost made Kurt Angle tap on SmackDown in that open challenge? You guys remember what I'm talking about?
Say it one more time. I'm sorry. I was reading Austin.
Oh, God. There was that one guy that came in. He was a shooter, and he almost made Kurt Angle tap on a SmackDown one night.
Oh, he wasn't he was an ex. I think he did MMA, but he was in part of that Rising Star thing or whatever. What was that when they found the Miz and
Tough enough.
Yeah, he was a tough enough guy. He tried to break fucking Daniel Puder.
Well, he comes in. What is it with these guys and coming in freaking entitled? Like, Puder did the same thing and rubbed everybody the wrong way and got fired pretty darn quick too. So, and now Stevenson's did the same shit, and now he's on to.
Hey, listen, Puder had every right to do what he fucking did.
Okay, explain that.
I think so. I fucking think so. I mean, he can't. Angle was gonna. They used to humiliate these fucking guys when they brought them on TV, making them fucking jump over shit and do panels and it was dumb fucking shit when they brought them on TV. And Angle was gonna embarrass this fucking guy, so the guy was like, "Fuck it, I'll show you. We'll see who the fucking Olympic." I mean, if you get a chance to put the Olympic champion, the fucking Olympic Kurt Angle, in fucking cowboy hat wearing Kurt Angle in a fucking chicken wing. You fucking do it. You fucking do it.
Just hope you can get away fast when he gets out of it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Kurt was gonna kill that mother. Kurt was gonna kill that fucking kid. So anyway, congratulations to Gable Stevenson for finding a job in a sport that he doesn't know how to do either. So
who the hell cares?
Yeah. What was our right? At this point, it's just news. It's just news. All right. AEW Dynamite from Wednesday. Very confused. it was a better episode. Like I feel like the last 2 Dynamites have been fairly good, or decent. And I don't know. I don't honestly don't know the ratings. Austin, if you're still in the chat, can you look up the ratings? Not sure why you didn't just come on if you're still there, but anyway,
Just throw your daughter in a closet
Yeah.
somewhere. You know.
wow,
Easy.
wow.
You're supposed to duct tape them to a filing cabinet.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
No, you know what? No, even better. Just duct tape to duct. Yeah.
Just put SpongeBob on a TV and just sit her in the corner.
Duct tape her to a rolling chair and just have like a mechanical thing just wheeling the chair up and down the hallway. That'll keep her entertained for a while.
Yeah, always driving. Okay. No. Be safe. Be safe. Be safe.
Yeah,
Anyway.
don't. I hope you're listening and not watching.
No.
Right. If you do, you put it right.
He's texting at the same time. He's texting.
He's driving and typing.
Multitasking.
Make sure you put
the next caption's going to be, "Oops, just got pulled over."
Yeah, just got pulled over. Make sure you put the phone in the middle of your speedometer where you can't see your speedometer or any of your gauges.
He's got the kid sitting on his lap steering.
Oh shit!
Oh my God,
Poppy John's better than me either way. The AEW kicked off with Mercedes Moné celebration.
Tell me why in the fuck they keep burying my girl Sky Blue.
CEO. She's getting smaller. CEO. I like fat Sky Blue. CEO. CEO.
That's because Kyle Fletcher's putting some work in on her.
Is that what it is? Well, I'm totally confused about what happened here because, they Mercedes was doing her little, look at me, I'm the fucking TBS champion, and
I can't stand her.
Ratings P2 181,000. What? That's not right. 18 to 49 ratio 0.25. You got to break that down into. There's your ratings.
Yeah. The 1849 demo, probably. Right?
Is that it's all running together? Is that 181,000 people?
787,000.
Oh, that's a 7. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's not bad. That's NXT numbers. That's
actually surprising because they're up from last week.
Well, that's the first show after Double or Nothing.
Yeah, but their average last week was like 712 or something like that. So
that was their go home show for Double or Nothing.
Yeah.
No, when was Double or
Nothing was Sunday.
Yeah, that's right. So it was the go home show for Double or Nothing, but their ratings were down like 700 and something thousand, 712 or something like that for an average. So if they're 787, then that's actually not bad. They're going.
You know why they're up? You know why they're up? Because they gave Jericho the learning tree.
No, because of the fucking scapegoat is why. Yeah. That's exactly why. It's a scapegoat. He's driving a fucking scapegoat van. Anyway, they opened up with Mercedes Moné doing her doing her little ceremony. And Sky Blue came out and said, I did it for The Rock. She was the one who attacked Mercedes Moné. Do we believe that? Or is that a last minute change?
I don't know, but I'm getting fucking tired of them burying Sky Blue.
Yeah. So Mercedes Moné says, all right, bitch, we're gonna go tonight. So we ended up getting a match later on with Sky Blue and Mercedes Moné. A spoiler alert, Sky Blue is not the TBS champion.
Yeah, unfortunately.
First match kicked off the night. Kill Switch versus Swerve.
Talk about burying somebody. Why are you putting your AEW champion in matches with the dinosaur?
Well, here's why. Because it's the house. It's the House of the Dragon. It's a House of the Dragons match or whatever that they're
promoting.
Pushing. Yeah, promoting. So, not when you promote dragons, you think dinosaur.
Yeah, you think dinosaur. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess it's the closest we can get to fucking dinosaur. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, Swerve Scott beats
Whose house?
I'm not
Kill
calling
switch.
him.
It's
I'm not calling him Kill Switch.
Dinosaurs.
Dinosaur.
Dinosaurs.
Yeah, we're not calling him Kill Switch. That's fucking stupid.
Ki-
Yeah, the
Kill-
House of the
it's
House
either,
of the Dragons. They're
it's either
promoting the House of the Dragons.
Killosaurus. We can call him Killosaurus or Dino Switch.
Dino Switch. Okay. All right. So give me Dominic Hoffman. What's up, Dom? So give me. There's only one person in AEW that should be promoting the House of Dragons HBO special, whatever it is. Who is it?
Bryan Danielson,
Thank
the
you,
American
Bryan.
Dragon.
The fucking American Dragon, not Dinosaur.
I would rather have seen Danielson take on Swerve in the main event.
Oh, that would have been amazing.
Yeah,
that would have been a good match.
Yeah.
But
make it a world title match.
Yeah.
Not eliminator. You don't want to make it an
no,
eliminator?
fuck those eliminators. Try and get that ratings bump.
Yeah.
Advertise a world title match. There you go.
There you go. All right. Then we get a John Moxley versus Rocky Romero. Is Rocky blind in one eye? I don't know.
No, he's got the flaring eye like I do, probably.
He was another best friends guy too, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was part of the best friends for a while.
Yeah, he's all buddies with all those guys. They're all broken up now. They're all broken up or broken, one or the other. Moxley defeated Romero.
Boy, didn't see that coming.
Rocky Romero is like one of those guys. He's like the go-between for a lot of wrestlers for New Japan and stuff. So he's like super well respected. I think his record is 1-11. So, and he's facing the New Japan champion. We got a Chris Jericho talk show called TV Time. And they brought out Brian Keith, talked to him a little bit. I said it last week. I said it the week before. I like this Jericho. He's embracing the hate. I fucking love it.
Yeah.
I fucking love it.
Like I said, he takes something and he recreates himself around it, and it's a new iteration of Jericho.
The guy's had about 1,000 different iterations in 5 years in AEW. Like, how about this, Jericho? If you really want to reinvent yourself, take the fans' advice. Retire.
He's not retired.
The of Scotty.
You know. Here's the thing, Scotty. You're like me in a lot of ways. I mean, you got better hair for sure. But when somebody tells you something,
better beard.
Definitely. What is wrong with it? It's fucking. I think mine doesn't look like it needs a flea bath, right? Is that what? I can't help that you look like a fucking Yeti.
Side note: there was another guy chaperone on the field trip yesterday, and all the kids thought him and I were brothers because we had long beards, sunglasses.
Uncapped, were they uncapped?
Same. They're quite similar. I think I had a little bit more gray in mine.
Is there any chance you guys like got close to each other and got tangled up?
Yeah.
Nah. We avoided each other just for that purpose.
You know what I imagine? You ever watch Hellraiser?
Oh,
yeah.
You ever see the movie Hellraiser, where the two heads came together and they like twisted, and it became like that's what like Ricky's beard and that other guy's beard. Their heads kind of just like it's this big one big fur ball. Mr. Puffers, half of that's Mr. Puffers in there. I guarantee you. I'm jealous.
He woke up for the late show.
There he is, Mr. Puffers. He's like, hey, it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Yeah. But no, Jericho, retire. Seriously. Like, stop.
No. Like, again, you're like me. When somebody tells you no or somebody tells you something, you're like, fuck that. I'm doing it anyway. Double down. That's right. We doubled it. That's exactly right.
Piss you off, Scotty.
Hey, everybody. I know you guys are all here to see me. Thank you. Hi. Yeah, it's good to see you again. Oh, yeah, I know. I fucking love it. I think Jericho embracing this is really fucking good. and I think Austin said it last week that we need Sammy Guevara back now to win that.
Yeah.
just to fucking drive everybody absolutely
Yeah.
crazy.
I just want to know what wrestler wants to slap him this week. Like that's
all of them.
all of them. Yeah.
So we got a Mercedes Monet and Sky Blue. She ended up beating Sky Blue. Shocker. Didn't see that coming either.
Yeah.
So there's that. Then we get Don Callis. Don Callis comes out and he offers a contract to Orange Cassidy. Orange Cassidy rips it up. And when did you see how he ripped it up?
Yeah.
He would just like this. He went.
Oh God. Jeez. Wow.
Yeah. It was the slowest I was looking, I was like, well, how thick is that fucking contract? I was like, oh, it's Orange Cassidy.
See, I thought he would stick his hands in his pockets and then grab the contract.
He did. Afterward, he put his hands in his pocket.
No, I figured he'd stick his hands in his pockets first, then grab the contract with his hands in his pockets, and then try to rip it that way. So
that's weird. That's weird to watch.
But that's Orange Cassidy. He's weird to watch.
Okay.
For pockets.
All right, so we get an Orange Cassidy said he told him, hell no, I'm not signing your contract. Orange Cassidy is Don Callis got in his face, told him, who do you think you are? Which is the best line ever when you don't have anything else good to say is, what are you gonna do about it? Or you know who I am. Those are other good ones. So as a manager, these are lines I use when I run out of lines. Who do you think you are? I'm telling. Anyway, Orange Cassidy was about ready to rip Don Callis' ass. And then from behind,
spoiler alert,
Trent Beretta. Didn't see that coming.
Yeah, you called that on the preview show.
Yeah, so he kicks the shit out of Orange Cassidy after losing his pay-per-view debut as a singles wrestler. Makes zero sense. And he turns around, looks at Don Callis. Don Callis kind of like looks at him like, it looks like they're getting ready to go. And then Trent Beretta opens his arms and hugs Don Callis. And now we have new best friends.
Oh my
we
God.
haven't seen it yet, but can I take a crack at this? I am. Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
No. Austin's got a joke. Okay. You know what? Yes, absolutely.
Unless you've got somebody like Gilbert coming in for a cameo, you're not topping it.
You might get a cease and desist from Nikita Koloff, but gonna take a shot at it.
What's white and blue and red all over it?
What's white and blue with red all over it? That's a good question. That's a good question. If you like shitty jokes, make sure you go like and subscribe. Ring that bell.
He says the cop car that pulled me over, I'm gonna fucking die.
That would be great too. That'd be great too.
The ring.
The ring The ring at Over the Edge, 1999.
Oh no, I'm thinking the wrong one. I thought you said Owen Hart death.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Too soon. Too soon. Man, wearing a Hart Foundation shirt and you're fucking goddamn.
Jesus.
Anyway, before we were so rudely
Ruthless.
Don Callis is now the manager of Trent Beretta. We had a Casino Gauntlet match to see who this was for who was going to take on Swerve.
Right? At Forbidden Door.
I'm trying to go through some of the guys that were in this. Jay White was in it. Claudio was in it.
They brought fucking Leo Rush.
Now, if you've not watched anything Leo Rush is doing right now, you're missing out because he's doing, I forget what it's called, Blackheart.
Blackheart, yeah.
Excellent. He's still about this fucking big because I think AEW needs to get away from putting guys in a ring with other guys that fucking tower over them. Claudio was in the ring,
yeah.
and fucking Blackheart gets in. He comes up to his belly button.
He could have swung him for about 3 weeks
and let go and sent him into the 5th row.
Yeah, I would have paid to see that.
of the stadium across the country.
Flying.
Yeah. Who else did we get in this? We had by the way, the acclaim broke up the Don Callis bullshit. We had Jay White, we had Pac, a bunch of guys from CMLL were in it. There's some guys from New Japan.
Was Okada in it?
No.
Shibata.
I don't think so. I don't remember seeing Shibata in it.
I thought
anyway.
Shapoopy.
Jesus Christ. So at the end of this, our winner is Will Ospreay, our Intercontinental or our Continental Breakfast Champion. So explain to me why they did this. Why they put Orange Kiss. Why they put Will Ospreay or whatever is Ocean Spray. Why would they put him as the number 1 contender to Swerve at this point in his career early?
Well, first of all,
especially after he just won the international title.
Yes,
exactly.
Like 3 days ago, won it.
And here's the thing. From everything that I can figure with AEW, I figured they were building up to Ospreay and Swerve at Wembley. Okay? In what? 4 months, 3 months, 2 months, whatever.
October, right? Is it October?
Oh, it was August.
Is it August?
It's August. It's 2 months.
August or September, one of the two. It's late
August.
August.
Late August.
Because fuck them. That's why. That's what Austin says. Yeah, you're right. Because fuck them.
So, that's the thing. If you're going to build to Ospreay Swerve at Wembley, are you building to it now when it's going to take all the shine off of it for Wembley, which is going to be their second biggest show that they've ever done?
There's a million other guys that were in this gauntlet match or this match. I would have loved to have Jay White.
Yeah,
give me Jay White versus Swerve
or Claudio. I could have gone Claudio versus Swerve.
Claudio versus Swerve wouldn't have been so bad either. I mean, anything but you got your 2 top guys in the company, right? And I'm not even putting MJF in there yet because he's just coming back. He's a top guy, but this is going to end up being a triple threat somewhere along the line. This is going to end up a triple threat because
it's going to have to because neither one of these guys need to take a loss for this.
Exactly.
Yeah. Or it's going to be piss poor booking and it's going to be a 60-minute time limit draw.
Could be too.
Or maybe a disqualification or something.
Why wouldn't they put Jack Perry in this?
Because he's going to win the TNT title.
I think that's coming too.
Yeah.
And
then something else.
I don't know.
Or unless they do something where Ospreay is getting ready to beat Swerve, and you got Callis yelling at him to do the Tiger Driver, and he kind of pushes Callis away, and then Callis sends the gang out to jump Ospreay and throw him out of the family.
No, we haven't gotten any confirmations yet, but they were kicking when back to the Orange Cassidy thing when they were kicking the shit out of Orange Cassidy. Don Callis threw a kick and then came up limping and hurt his fucking foot. So,
way to go, Jackal.
He was Jackal. He was actually limping out of there, down the stairs, limping.
Is there anybody in that company that can't get hurt? Friggin' Edge just got hurt. Now friggin' Don Callis.
Well, I mean, Edge jumped off of a cage.
Yeah.
Edge never jumped off a cage.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Adam Copeland.
Thank you, Adam Copeland. Edge is a fucking mess. Adam Copeland is, whatever. Anyway, where was I? Yeah. So anyway, Will Ospreay wins this match. I don't agree with it. I don't know what they're gonna do. More to come.
Yeah.
So, we had a spot here where we had the Young Bucks, Nicholas and
Forbidden Doors. What, the 23rd?
27th, isn't it? 26.
They only got a few weeks to build
It's
it.
only
Then.
2 weeks away. It's only 2 weeks away. So,
Here.
is this
Oh, yeah.
Ospreay match at the Forbidden Door?
Yeah, it's a Forbidden Door. Yeah, 23rd is Sunday.
So, will this be for the heavyweight champion, not for both belts?
Probably just
So,
for Swerve's belt.
all right. So I'm gonna book it. He won't use the Tiger Driver. He will try not to use the Tiger Driver.
Austin says DQ. Don Callis ruins it.
Yeah, probably. Swerve is going to take advantage of Ospreay not using the Tiger Driver, and he is going to. This is going to be Ospreay's first loss. This will be Ospreay's first loss.
But why? Why?
That's what we say about this company all the time.
Yeah.
But why? We don't know. We don't understand. We don't know what's we don't know what's under that hat of his. You know?
Yeah.
Under his hat is
easy.
The Fallen Angel now.
Oh, that's what it is. That's
Yeah.
right. The Fallen Angel is now an EVP, and he is making decisions. If you get a decision from me, it's coming straight from the man.
Yep.
That's what he said. Anyway, we got a Young Bucks, Okada, Scapegoat, little promo in the ring. The Bucks gave Okada a Lamborghini, and if you have not seen this yet, Scotty, have you seen this?
No,
I gotta go back and see it. Okada. First off, Okada tells everybody, "Shut up, bitches."
Yeah. They were chanting CM Punk, I thought.
Yeah, I don't know what they were chanting instead of what it's.
Yeah, I read they were chanting CM Punk or something.
So they give him a Lamborghini. He puts his hand over his face and he's like, I'm so happy, blah, blah, blah. And then he went. Like he was like his face, like he came off like he was crying. He took his hand away. It was funny. Okada's pretty good.
Yeah.
You gotta admit, Okada's pretty good. He's a great wrestler, but his acting is really fucking good. I mean, you gotta go back and watch it, Scotty. It's pretty funny. What happened here? Pac dove over the ropes. Pac, did they end up coming into this? Oh no, that's for the other. Here's the competitors for that match: Jay White, Pac, Mystico, Will Ospreay, Shota Umino, which he was in a big thing with Jack Perry. I don't know why they didn't put Jack Perry. Leo Rush, Orange Cassidy, and her Chica Sicker, whatever. Big dude from CMLL. That was who is in that fucking match. All right. All right. What did we get here? And was that it? That was it. That was it, right? That was the final. Was that the final? And then we get after, and my DVR cut off, or like Jim Cornette would say, my DVR froze. My recorder froze. They had a little stare off between Ospreay and Swerve at the end of the night.
Wow.
So to be continued. Yeah, but check that clip out when you get a chance.
Yeah.
Scotty. So let's get into real quick. We're running long.
So yeah, going back to the Young Bucks thing, they were going to award the TNT title to Jack Perry, and then that's when Daniels came out and said he's been anointed the fill-in EVP for TK, and that he's putting the TNT title in a tournament. Surprise, surprise.
Oh my God. Of course. Another tournament. What is it with Tony and his tournaments? He watches too much Japan. He watches too much Japanese wrestling.
Scotty, tell us something good about Tony Khan.
He can drive. He actually has a valid driver's license.
You were waiting on that, weren't you?
Yeah.
He was definitely waiting at it. All right, well, let's get into contracts. We got lots of contracts. We've talked about this so many times, but we got lots of contracts that are up and we're wondering where they're going to go. So let's go with WWE first. Natalia's is up in May. That's a lot of these are per Fightful. So Natalia's is up. Is she going to AEW? She's staying.
She's staying.
She's staying.
If
The
she,
thing-
if
Should I
she
stay or
doesn't,
should I go now?
if she doesn't continue to wrestle, she'll end up being like a behind the scenes person
An agent
to
should
help
be.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why? She still can wrestle, and she looks better than she's ever looked.
I mean, yeah. Again, I agree with you.
Yeah.
But, I do agree with Ricky too. Like, if she decides she doesn't want to wrestle, she's got a job as an agent for life. I mean, the family connection there, with Neidhart and the Hart, crew.
Her husband's an agent. Her
Yes,
husband's an agent.
yes.
TJ's an
TJ
agent.
is. Yep.
PJ's. I forgot about that.
And he is well sought after. So if she
Yeah,
decides
she's not going
gonna-
anywhere.
if she decides she's going to leave and go to AEW, I bet TJ goes too, and it would
Yeah.
be huge for them.
Yeah.
Huge for them if they got TJ.
But
I
see,
don't see that happening.
I think she's probably already talked to Charlotte about, like long distance relationships, freaking Andrade and Charlotte being on two different companies. And she probably told him, don't do it. Leah, just tell you stay here, your husband stays here, you're in good shape. So,
I'm pretty sure Bret Hart would tell Natty not to go to AEW.
yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Well,
Like,
I mean, they're doing good stuff with the Owen.
Yeah, they are, but
When is that tournament even? Speaking of tournaments, when is that one supposed to start up
And
again?
isn't it end of the year? Isn't
No,
it?
I
it's-
believe, yeah, I believe they were going to bump it towards the end of the year.
They are, because it was middle of the year last time around.
Yeah, I
This
could
is
see
right
Natty going over there and winning that tournament. That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be interesting, but
Yeah.
she would not be used well over there, so I wouldn't do it.
All right, Reggie.
So they
or
got to wait
Ri-
for Ruby Soho to come back from pregnancy so she can be a runner-up for the third straight year.
That's heavy. Reggie or Scripps was June 1st. He has actually already been released. Becky Lynch,
Who?
Reggie, Scripps. Reggie used to be the little flippity guy that was.
Oh, is he
with-
the former
the one
So
that-
he was he almost? Who was he with?
He was with no,
I know he was in NXT as Scripps, and then
and
they
then he was
unmasked
doing the
him.
24/7 crap with him and
Yeah.
Tozawa.
Oh, who
Okay.
was he in love with?
He was with Dana Brooke.
Dana Brooke. That's who.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dana
Yeah.
Brooke. Yeah, she's doing well for herself right now too.
Yeah, Ash
Um,
by Who the Hell Cares.
Yeah. Good one. Becky Lynch is up here in June. It's up.
She's taking a long-term
Leave.
because Seth is out rehabbing and it's family time, so she's going to take her time right now.
Yeah.
Does she come back?
Oh yeah.
I think eventually, I think maybe towards Rumble season, Rumble Mania season, she could come back then. Would
Yeah.
make
Oh,
sense.
I fucking love it. We this is perfect. We have a new segment. We're gonna call this
Which
segment.
catering table do you choose?
I
Huh?
fucking love it. What a great idea, Austin. Why couldn't we have brainstormed this before that? Yes, this segment is called "What Catering Table or Will They Choose?" Dijak is up here in June also. Do we give a shit about Dijak?
Not really.
Not
And
really.
the AEW people or AEW, the NXT people love Dijak, but he's been there too long, so he needs to
Yeah.
go up. He needs to go up or go out. So AEW catering table, it is.
Yeah, yeah.
What about TNA's catering table?
That could be too. That could be too.
And see, and in some ways, this going back to the conversation very quickly about the TNA WWE crossover, it might be a good idea because the simple fact that you have guys like Mustafa Ali on the other channel on TNA, they could cross back over into AEW or not AEW,
NXT.
WWE. You've got that kind of a so Dijak going over there might be just a way to kind of, get him out of what he's doing in WWE, get him away, not away from the people, but in a position where he does something different and then use it as a stepping stone to come back to WWE for whatever he's doing in TNA and get a fresh start. I don't know.
Well, whoever he's got to sign with somebody. Like they're not going to sign him just to send him over to TNA, right?
Oh no! I say if TNA picks him up as a free agent, it's just, in my view, it's a way to kind of refresh who you are, try something different, be out from under the absolute control of the company. And, then, because again, TNA is a lot more looser with certain things. And then refresh who you are. And then, if possible, once his contract's up with TNA, boom, he goes back to WWE. So, and TNAs are shorter term contracts, I think 1 to 2 years, right?
Yeah, I guess it all depends on who.
So,
Ricochet.
ooh,
Up
He's
in
not
summer.
going anywhere.
He says that he is going to test free agency. He is not coming back to WWE, is what he said.
Oh wow.
Now that could be, just fucking kayfabe shit there, but who knows?
He's gonna leave his girl. Leave his girl behind.
Whatever. Whatever. Tony Khan's good. If Tony Khan has Ricochet and Offspray in the same fucking company, get out of here. We're
Tony Khan probably just had a wet dream at that one.
He's got the biggest 3-inch boner ever. Kofi Kingston, Big E, and Xavier Woods all through December, but I'm sure there's injury time added on.
For all 3 of them.
I could see them getting rid of Xavier Woods.
Yeah.
I don't think they move Kofi, and I think they probably move on from Big E or figure something out for Big E. I think
Big E stays as an agent because, again, they're going. I think the deal with him is going to be because he got injured in a WWE, event in the ring, so to speak, even though it was outside the ring, but because he got injured in WWE ring, they're going to cater him like nobody else because it's like if, and I hate to bring this up, but let's just say Owen Hart hadn't died on that and just gotten severely injured on that fall, he would be he'd be on a massive pedestal right now. They would be catering to him because, hey, again, it's an injury, it was on our soil.
Well, to make up for that injury time, they have him doing commentary and stuff like that. So
yeah,
he's actually working. So that might be a tell here that they're trying to get through that injury time that he was, just so they can move on from him, or he can move on if he wants to. So we'll see. You know how WWE is that they wouldn't let Daniel Bryan work because of his neck. He goes to AEW. He gets all cleared. He goes to
Same
AEW.
with Edge. Same with Christian.
Yep. So we'll see there what's going to happen. Randy Orton just signed a multi-year deal. Signed a multi-year deal through 2024. He could have some added time on for injury. Excuse me. Kevin Owens through 2024. I believe AEW would salivate over KO.
Oh, yeah, they would.
That's another TK wet dream.
Every fucking day in AEW.
Yeah,
he would hate every day.
Like going to AEW now is going to what he perceived Ring of Honor to be when Cornette was booking, but at least Cornette's booking was actually logical. Like he would, KO would throw so many fits at Tony Khan. So. Yeah.
That's it for WWE. AEW coming up, Mark Henry, end of May. So he's pretty much done. I think he said he's out of there.
He said he
wants to go establish his own brand.
Yeah. Shane Taylor is through July of 2024. They're starting to use Shane Taylor more and more. I like Shane Taylor, but we'll see. I mean, that's Ring of Honor, so. They use him on the main roster every once in a while, but it isn't like a ton. So not enough. Feed
him to Jericho.
There you go. Put him under the learning tree. Daniel Bryanson through September 2024. So when is Wembley?
August.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it's like the last weekend in August.
Yeah, so most likely his last match will be at Wembley. Dustin Rhodes through September 2024. Not that I don't care, but I don't care. I mean, they're not really doing anything with him anyway.
I would like to see Dustin go back to WWE, and I would like to see some kind of family dynamic between him and Cody. I would like.
That's what I want right there. That's what I want.
No. Gold Dust is played out. I think they could do. I really think they need to do. They need to do a rematch of the brother versus brother match at the first All Out or All In or whatever it was.
Double or Nothing.
Oh, it was Double or Nothing. Okay.
Yeah.
Cornbread, damn it, cornbread.
Cornbread. That was a pretty bloody match, right?
It was.
That was I might have that over there. The blood. That was the first Blood and Guts, right? Was that the first Blood and Guts?
No. That was
Double or Nothing.
Double or Nothing. That was their very first pay-per-view.
Oh, I thought they came out with a 2-pack with Dustin and Cody. That was like their bloody whatever. I'm positive
that was the only match they had.
They did come out with that 2-pack of figures, but it wasn't called Blood and Guts. It was something else.
If you give me a second here, I'll let you guys chat here in a second. I'll go. I think I got it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Anyway, Jim Ross. Oh, that's 2025. Yeah, Dustin Rhodes. So yeah, that's pretty much it for AEW. That
Jake Hager.
Hager's gone.
Jake Hager is not on this list at all.
Oh, he's already released.
His
contract's already up. Okay.
Yeah, did it. Well, I guess I'm going to be hanging out with Jake on Saturday, so I'll let you know. I'm going to ask Jake. So, can you sign my brawler? And where's that stupid hat? Anyway,
he threw it in Tony Khan's
blood
face.
And guts match.
Eric Young, he's got 0 contract right now. He's just working. Rich Swann is through 2024. PCO is through 2024. Can you imagine a crossover and getting PCO back in fucking WWE showing up at, oh my God.
Wow. Yeah, that would be interesting.
All that old tape and stuff that they have of PCO back in the day. He was a Rougeau brother, right? Wasn't he?
Yep.
Rougeau?
Yeah. One of the Rougeaus.
Give me that all day. Brian Myers through 2024. Yeah, you're right. I think most of these guys signed to like a two-year deal. I mean, it's not because Brian Myers only been there a little bit, and his contract's up through the end of this year. Mike Bailey, Speedball Mike Bailey, and I know what Jesse's saying right now. Who the fuck is Speedball Mike Bailey?
Oh, okay. Blood and Guts, Blood Brothers.
And I know what an 8-ball is. I don't know about a Speedball.
No, same thing.
It's probably the same thing. Yeah.
And that was it. Speedball Mike Bailey. And there's some coming up here in 20. Moose is signed to 2028, so their contracts are a little longer. NWA, Kerry Morton through 2025. Let's fucking go.
Wait a minute. We haven't talked about the one other person when's Joe Hendry's contract coming up?
It's not on there, so I don't know.
All this talking.
He might not have a contract. He might just be working. So.
I'm pretty sure Austin just clapped.
Yeah.
I know. I believe in Joe Hendry.
Yep. I believe.
He took his hands off the wheel to clap twice.
You put the emoji in there. That's great.
He just did. I see it. Only two. Only two. Anyway. So, last thing we're going to talk about, we are at the Maryland Toy Expo. If you've ever wanted to see Hardway Wrestling live, we're going to be there. We're going to be at the Maryland Toy Expo. We're going to be set up. We're probably going to go live a lot during the day. We're going to walk around. We're going to take video. We're going to do all kinds of stuff. Maybe some giveaways. I got to get with Brian Hardy. It's very possible that Brian Hardy is going to be there signing autographs, giving autographs away for free. If he's doing it, I'm wearing my I'm coming full mink, bro.
You're coming Jonathan Cross, not as Jason.
You're getting me, but you're getting both of us. So I'm gonna sign them both names. I'll sign
Jason split personality.
Yeah.
No, guys, I'm honestly looking forward to this.
Austin sent this through the chat. I do have this. These are terrible figures, by the way.
Oh yeah, the blood looked horrible on them.
They're fucking just terrible figures, but I still have them.
But
your gimmick up, yeah. So Austin, I guess Austin's gonna be there too. So we're gonna go live. We'll probably do a little something from there. And we're just gonna have a good old day, little toy huntski, right?
Yep.
With no 8x10s. You can sign mine. You can sign mine. I might get us some highway wrestling. We'll get it. We'll make sure we get a group photo while we're there.
There you
So we can get so we can do some 8x10. So we're gonna probably be doing some toy hunts. Ricky, tell me something good about a toy hunt.
There's all kinds of stuff to find there.
If you're looking, listen, if you're looking for toys, and I'm working on getting the guy who's running the show here for Monday, so he can tell us all about it. But if you're looking for any kind of toys, Turtles.
They've got stuff that you at one time probably owned a shit ton of and got rid of, and you will find all of this stuff again.
We are going to find Ninja Turtles.
What?
If Scotty finds a G.I.
We're going to find He-Man.
What?
G.I. Joe.
What?
Yeah, if Scotty finds a G.I. Joe, you better get the hell out of the way because he will dump truck your ass.
He will not this year because I am not collecting Joes anymore. I have stopped the Joe. I have stopped the Joe train. I just boxed up. I crated up one. I got another box to crate up. All for sale.
Here's a question though. Yeah. If you see Chuckles, because I don't think you got Chuckles as of yet. If you see that.
Oh no, I didn't get Chuckles. I stopped. I didn't get it.
If you see
I think I did get it.
Did you?
I don't remember.
Well, then go back through your boxes and look and make sure if you don't.
Don't make me. Don't
do that right now.
Don't. Yeah. All right, I'll be right back.
But no, like the guys are saying, if you guys are looking for anything, and depending on where you're watching us from, Pennsylvania, Delaware, Maryland, Virginia.
What?
Yeah.
West Virginia, and even if you want to travel a little bit out of New York or Jersey or wherever, come on down, come on out to the Maryland Toy Expo. It is June 8th. It is, in my view, it's a 2-building event, so you have not just one building to go through, but 2 buildings.
Well, the 4 of us would be in one building. Scotty would be in the other.
We're going to be in the 4-H building.
Yeah, we're in the 4-H building.
Yeah, 4-H building. We'll have more info next week. Yeah, Austin, if you're looking for a Fiend Funko, there's not a chance in the world that you're not going to walk out of there without finding one.
Yeah,
they have so many vendors. There's so many vendors. The best part of a toy, and if you guys have never been on a toy show or a toy hunt, some people don't collect toys. I've backed off a lot. I still had a ton of shit. I still buy stuff that kind of tickles my fancy. But it's nostalgia. When you're growing up, there's going to be stuff you're going to be like, oh my God. Like, it almost brings a tear to your eyes sometimes. You see this, you're like, oh my God, when's the last time you've seen a Pee Wee Herman where you pull the string and he's like,
talking
right? When's the last Cherry? When's the last time you've seen something like that? If you go to the Maryland Toy Expo, you absolutely will see it.
Yep.
Hands down, bar none, you will see those toys there. Ninja Turtles, like I said, Turtles.
Those OG Ninja Turtle figures, like literally found a table of those. I'm like, I had that one, I had that one, I had that one. Like,
all
the time. I'm like, holy shit.
And not just wrestling stuff, right? Not just wrestling stuff. There's you got you name it, you find it. Marvel,
video games.
Yes, video games. What is your buddy's name that with the glasses?
Ham?
Nope. I'm talking to Scotty. Your buddy. We talked to him while we were there last time.
Oh, Wild Wilson.
Wilson. That guy's got a shit ton of stuff. Great dude. There's you're looking for it. If you can name it, you can find it there. Now, prices for some stuff, toys go up in value, some they go down in value. So it depends. You might come so last year, the American Gladiators thing. Here's a good one. American Gladiators thing came out. You could find American Gladiators toys for nothing.
Yeah.
For nothing. You actually, if you got to this toy show, you probably found them for nothing. If you did find them. Try to find them now.
Yeah.
Good fucking luck. You could find LJNs, right? LJNs, big. Everybody loves fucking rubber guys, right? Everybody loves rubbers. But if you LJNs, they were everywhere. You could you find LJNs, they were giving them away, right? They couldn't find. There were so many LJNs out there. Good luck finding an LJN now that's first off, good condition.
Yep.
Second, inexpensive, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you rarely are going to find them already still packaged, right?
Yep. Oh yeah. Same thing with
So,
Hasbro's, wrestling Hasbro's. My
yeah.
God, prices jumped on those.
Think like right now, bendies are coming back. Like Cardona,
Yeah.
and then they did their own bendy line. So now people are out there looking for bendies and trying to find bendies. Good luck. Good luck.
Yeah.
I picked up 5 or 6 of them at a toy show here in Greencastle just because I knew
Yeah.
things go up and down, up and down. So again, if nostalgia is where it's at, you're gonna see Fisher Price stuff.
Oh my God.
You remember that barn where you open a door and it was like, meh, like you
Yep.
forget, like that
Yep.
kind of shit, like Weeble Wobbles, like stuff that I grew up with.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
$6 Million Man, the Buck Rogers, like all that. If you can think it, they have it. And it's 2 buildings, not one, but 2 buildings. And we are going to be there live, doing some giveaways, probably give away stuff, signing some autographs, hanging out, taking pictures with people, and that kind of stuff. So
Come see your boys.
yeah, come see your boys. Yes, boy. Gonna be definitely gonna be a good time, Scotty. So. And Scotty will be there. Scotty wouldn't miss this fucking show for the world. Actually, he threw a temper tantrum last year when Wyatt said, you remember when Wyatt said he couldn't go? Scotty was fucking beside himself.
Yeah.
Scotty
Yeah.
was so beside himself he could see himself. Does that make sense? I don't know. Anyway,
Again, it's like
Scotty loves this fucking show. Scotty loves this show. So,
and just so people know, and I will end it with this, but I've been doing this since this show started as what they call the Pasadena Toy Show in Pasadena, Maryland. Small building, 45, 50 vendors at most. Yeah, 45, 50 vendors at most. It was really, I mean, again, small show, but it was really fun. And I've watched the show grow. They went to the Timonium Fairgrounds, which is where the show is going to be held on the 8th. They went from 1 building to then going the next year to 2 buildings, and eventually, and I want to see this thing grow. For those of us into the toy world, I want to see this thing grow. I want to see them go to 3 buildings, 4 buildings. I want to see them take over the expo hall, where they do bring in like the motor homes and stuff like that for the motorhome shows and stuff like that. Like, I want to see them take over that entire hall and make it just like thousands upon thousands of vendors. Yeah, there it is. The bloody, the ugly, bloody variant of Cody.
So I tell you, we don't talk toys. We don't talk toys enough. We're gonna start doing.
We need to talk more toys.
We need to talk more toys. But first off, these are the worst fucking figures ever. These Jazzwares, when they first came out, they were terrible. These are the original Jazzwares figures that they came out with. Series 1 was Cody. I think Series 2 was Dustin. And they just threw some fucking splatter paint on them and put them in a case. But for figures to have at this time, when Jazzwares came out with these, to have bloody variants or bloody figures was fucking unheard of.
Yeah.
So I do give Jazzwares. I mean, we haven't seen shit like that since ECW. That kind of stuff. Which, honestly, if you want to find some old ECW, whatever's figured, there will be shit there, bro. How much did you spend last year, Scotty?
God, November show, I think I spent almost $350.
How much did you spend in June?
I don't even remember how much I spent in June. Holy crap.
I remember how much I spent.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was damn near $500.
Oh,
we were buying shit fucking left
Damn.
and right, bro. Damn. We were buying shit left and right.
I didn't spend a lot. Of course, it was my first time being at a major toy event. Most of the money I spent was on meeting Danhausen and Ethan Page.
That's right. That's right.
Yep.
That's right. Yeah. On Monday we'll
Danhausen autographed.
We got that. We got that sign. Fat Ethan Page wasn't there, but Ethan Page was.
So very quickly, now that you've kind of been in the world, you've seen a little bit of it, you saw stuff that you kind of remember from your childhood, what wrestling related might you be interested in trying to find this time around, Ricky? Because I can tell you what I've been looking for, but Like, what kind of stuff would you be?
I don't know. Like, I just want to. I'm gonna look around, see what's there, see what piques my interest, and then
Well, that's what it is. Sometimes it's not something that piques your interest. Sometimes it's just holy shit, I didn't even think about that, and you just pick it up, right? I mean,
Yeah,
sometimes
that's
it's just
also
not
true.
like sometimes you don't even go looking for things,
yeah.
and you just like fuck, you know. And it was cool. Ricky bought, probably hadn't bought a toy since his mother bought him toys. So, and
More or
this
less,
time,
yeah.
this time Ricky got a toy that didn't vibrate, which is cool, right? I mean, I know you still buy that shit, but
Scotty's still looking for that.
Yeah, he got the Shawn Michaels Diddlator Mach 3. So.
So Scotty, what are you looking for? What are you looking for?
Well,
Just give me one. Just give me one thing. I know all of it.
Yeah, I know all of it. But no, honestly, I am. So just very quickly, I was on a trip over the weekend. We went out to Indianapolis. Sadly, didn't get to see the race in person because of rain. But long story short, we did get to do a toy hunt over the weekend. We went to a place called Traders World in Cincinnati, Ohio. Big flea market, but a lot of toy vendors and stuff like that. And the one thing I am honestly looking for, wrestling related, is there was a new Jake the Snake Roberts that came out not too long ago. It was it wasn't in the Ultimates. It was in the second tier down.
Yeah. So the one that looks like what are they called? It looks like the LGN box, right? It looks like the LGN.
Yeah.
Yes. It was a 2-pack. It was Jake and someone else.
Yeah. Yes. There's that one I'm looking for.
Wait a minute. Doesn't Wyatt have that?
I thought he got. Yes, he does. He got Jake. I can't remember who the other one was. Now,
was it Rick Rude?
It might. Yes, it was. I'm pretty sure it was a Rick Rude.
Coliseum one. Yes, Coliseum Collection. That's what it is.
Yes, Coliseum Collection.
Yep,
Thank you. And then the other one that I saw while I was out there was in the same style, LJN style box, Sergeant Slaughter. So yeah, a couple of those things would be amazing to pick up. And he was in it was
Rick Rude.
Yeah. The style that he
Ultimate Edition collect. Yeah, it was Rick Rude.
Yeah. And the style Sergeant Slaughter was in the Hasbro LJN style G.I. Joe gear with the USA on the front of it that they made for him when he became so I thought it was a really cool crossover that they did the LJN look, but on a articulated figure. So yeah, that'd be because I'm a big Sergeant Slaughter fan, so I would love to pick that up if I could find it.
Well, I am collecting the new crossovers between TMNT and He-Man.
Oh,
so there's a couple of those. What's up, Lacey? There's a couple of those that I do not have. I'm looking for those. And there's a Superstar, WWE Superstars that they were selling in Walmart. There is a Mr. Perfect out there I do not have.
Ooh, I did not know this.
Never seen it in a while, bro. But I'm all caught up. That's the only one I don't have.
Nice. There you go.
That's what I'm looking for. But you never know. You never know. Shit happens. I go there looking for two things and I'm spending $500 and don't know what. Don't know why. So
it's like a woman in a shoe store.
Yeah.
Amen. And they don't fit. The shoes don't fit. I wear a 7, bitch. That's a 9. Anyway. So anyway, that's good, dude. Here for Highway Wrestling. We'll be back on Monday. No, we'll be back on Tuesday this week. Yep. And then next week we'll figure out the rest of the schedule, Thursday or Friday. But we'll be back on Tuesday. We'll talk about Raw. We'll talk about this weekend's Collusion and see what goes on there. Austin and I will give you our weekend update on our wrestling, because Austin and I are both wrestling on a show for Voltage at the new stadium in Hagerstown. And yes, I said we, which means I am in the Battle Royal. And I did hear today that Jake Hager was not going to be in the Battle Royal. Fucking lucky. So I don't know.
I hope somebody records this.
Rep Titus was not going to be there.
I hope here's what I'm hoping. I hope Austin takes you chucks you out of the ring so hard you end up going through the hole in that crack house next door.
So when I do battle royals, I employ a move that I call the anchor, and I'd lay down as flat as I fucking can on the mat, and you try to fucking move me.
Hugging the bottom rope in the corner.
Exactly. You watch how fucking cowardly I am. So
I thought you were going to say you employ a move called the Jerry Lawler and hide under the ring.
It's very possible. I'm going to position my phone under the ring just in case I decide to do that, so I have something to do while I'm waiting on the last.
Yeah, he'll fall asleep under the ring, and they'll be tearing it down.
Yeah, that's for sure. Like Swoggle.
Yeah,
Swoggle, yeah.
Because he fell asleep. I remember that.
But we'll give you wait a minute. Going to Walmart later, I'll look at those perfect for Mr. Perfect. It's actually, I believe, a couple series ago. And I don't know why I never saw it. I got every one of them, didn't even know it was a thing. So anyway, just
I didn't remember it myself. Like I
picked up the Hogan, the Andre, and Doink are the last little bit here. So last three. So anyway, we'll give you an update on what happened this weekend. And if I died, if we don't show up on Tuesday, you know what happened. So anyway, that's going to do here for Highway Wrestling. Thank you guys so much for joining us. 2 shows today, two, count them. One is up right now. The other one will be up later on. Make sure to check it out. Austin, Ricky, and I talked about NXT earlier. Super excited. I was twerking. If you've never seen a white boy twerk before with no ass, today's the day. Go fucking check it out. Make sure you go like and subscribe on YouTube. We're on Facebook. We're on Spotify.
Yeah.
We're on iTunes. We're not on Google Play because Scotty fucking ruined it for us. But we are on all kinds of wrong button. All kinds of podcasting platforms. So you can find us pretty much everywhere. We're on Instagram also. So check that out. And thank you guys for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
On the hard way.
Pony!
The fact that I missed the Conan part really pisses me off. I didn't know. But go ahead, hit us with the Conan.
Conan!